I neutered 8 cats in 100 minutes. Let's go! Hi, I'm veterinarian Nele and I help cat and dog owners avoid sudden sickness and high medical bills without the long waiting times and stress. And so Dr. Google doesn't give you a heart attack. I neutered 8 cats in 100 minutes. This was not all in the same day. This is exactly how long each operation took for me to do. Not the before, the preparation, and the after. Cleaning everything up, putting the animal softly in the recovery cage. This is why I have my assistant. And an intern. Thank God, because this was the first time I was doing this. This was for the Catch, Neuter, Release program of stray cats. The rules. When the cats come in, we have to determine if they have a microchip. If they have a microchip, we contact the owner and we wait for the owner to come pick them up. Any cat that doesn't have a microchip, we have to give deworming and something against ticks and fleas. And after that, everything is different for what we have to decide next. This is not an easy decision to make. I'm gonna have to say decision a lot. Decision time. We have to decide if these cats are domesticatable or not. How do we decide this? Well, I figured out I cannot do a general exam without having to sedate them, and I have to deem them not domesticatable. This decision has to be done in very short time. If I would like to take time, 1 day, and that's really not enough. I do believe from these cats that more would have been domesticatable if only we were given more time, but we were not. You can see I don't always agree with the rules. That's why I became my own boss. So the ones we deem domesticatable go to the shelter, and we don't do anything else but give the deworming, something against ticks and fleas, and do a general exam. If we find any problems, we treat the animal or we tell the shelter. Not sure. When we deem them not domesticatable, bye. We have to do everything else. Try to do a general exam, which does not go without sedation. So first give sedation, wait for them to be sleepy enough, and then we do a general exam. This exam is really from head to toe. We look at the eyes, the nose, the teeth, the ears, feel the tummy, we feel all the lymph nodes, we feel the pulse, which for the animals is the arteria femoralis at the hind legs. With cats we can also palpate or feel the kidneys. We also look at the coat, if there are any parasites, if the coat looks healthy. Now I must say all of these cats looked very healthy, like they were being helped by people. They looked way too good for actual stray cats that are very diseased and such.
We also did a little blood test to see if the cats didn't have leukosis or AIDS yet. If only one dot appears and nothing else, it is negative.
If there are some intact male cats, man, does that smell big time. After this examination, we give the full-on narcosis and we do the castration or sterilization, neuter or spay.
After that, I have to make a straight amputation of 1 centimeter from the ear so that the cats are recognized when the next catching of the cat happens, so that it is released right away because it's already sterilized or castrated.
When they're fully and well recovered and awakened, they release the cats wherever they were caught. In Als we have groups of cats that are being taken care of by volunteers. Let's see how all of this went.
Jumping right into the spay that was already scheduled right before the stray cats arrived. Nothing graphic here. If you want the full surgery where you can see everything in detail, where I explain everything in detail, link in the cards and at the end of this video.
Schatje. Schatje. Ik ga niet lukken en zo. Maar ze zijn nog vrij jong precies ook. Eens zien of dat ik het bij mag.
Hier is ook op.
Het is niks, schatje Polly. Het is maar een keer lezen. Oh, het is niks, het is niks. Het is niks.
Ja?
Nee.
Oh.
Nee. Okay, that's one down. Bye! That was not smart. First mistake of the day. Next! Okay, we're not doing that again. Maar deze was een lieveke of niet?
Nee, dat doen we niet met de meeste schrik. Die lag echt te trillen en zo.
Oh, schat. Niet veel andere keuze. Het is zo. Niet dat we die hebben. Sowieso als ze verdoofd zijn gaan we nog eens lezen. Hè?
Ja.
Echt schat. Oh, you're quite sweet, I think. There's nothing on you though. Mag ik jou eens aaikens geven? Ja, dat kan een keertje. Niks schat, wel. Heb jij hier gevangen geraakt? Nou ja, je zou gewoon liever pakken eigenlijk. Kom, schat.
How many of these 8 cats do you think were domesticatable and I could send to the shelter to find them a forever home? Let me know in the comment section below.
Ja, nee, goed geschikking. Nee, goed geschikking. Oh, shit. Is het ineens gedaan met de liefde? Dat is hier. Damn it. I was trusting you, Puddy. Dus ik mijn achterpoten mij goed mee had.
Yeah.
Ah, you're doing so good too. Ow. Mistake number 2.
Occupational hazard.
Can you see I'm new at this? Ow. It's fine.
I really don't mind that cats scratch me as long as they don't bite me. Scratches are fine, but cats bite almost always gets infected because the wound closes up quickly because it's a very thin hole that they make and anaerobic bacteria start to cultivate. This causes big infections. Almost always you need to go to the doctor and get medications. I actually have a colleague who has had multiple surgeries on her hands and intravenous antibiotics just to save her hand. That would suck if you're a young vet. He wasn't working that long at that time either, so ye be warned.
He looks fine. Moet ook te weten komen of het een meisje of een jongen is.
Yeah. Let's play a game. How many of these cats do you think are male and how many do you think are female? Boy or a girl? Pause this video right now and also guess how many I got right.
This kitty, we did not start with guessing, but it was a female, a girl, and we deemed her domesticatable. It felt like she already had a scar from sterilization, but we can never know for sure. So this one went to the shelter.
So kitty number 2, I know number 3 because one escaped. We'll get to number 1 later. Ga gewoon zo. Mos schat. That's a no. It's okay. Zouden ze durven een handje geven, denk je?
We'll proberen.
Hi. So even though these are possible stray cats, we're not gonna scrub them. Because we still think that is cat unfriendly. I would say inhumane, but they're not humans, so in cat lane.
Ja, achterpoot. Ik snap het.
Het zijn die achterpoten.
Het is een springertje. Het is goed.
Oh.
Het is juist niet goed.
Okay, sweetie.
Nee, dat kan overnemen.
Bye!
And mistake number 3.
It's okay. Almost there.
This one has singing almost.
This is not ideal. I got you. It's okay. Okay, this one is one to sedate, yeah.
And so we did.
Is schat? Is het precies broer of zusje dan die andere?
Ja, die derde ook, hè.
Hé, ze zijn van grote ook, hè? Maar kijk eens, kijk. Kijk bij jou. Want die heeft ook niks. Niet dat we terug uitzetten, moeten we vaccineren ook.
Ja, dat is ook allemaal onder narcose.
Dat vind ik niet leuk, hè, ja. Maar ja, je kunt ze wel een antidood geven en dan vaccin aanspuiten.
Durf mijn handschoenen uit doen.
So this is cat number 1. We caught him after a while. Just say a while. I'm gonna sedate him now. Please don't attack me. Now this seems a little bit unfriendly, but it actually gives a cuddling effect. Yes, I know, sweetheart. And otherwise we get hurt or the cat gets hurt. So. It's okay, sweetie. I know you didn't mean it. Auntie? This is a bit painful. Oh, you're a good kid. There you go. So this one actually smells of non-neutered male cat. It's a particular smell. Can't make you smell it through the camera, I'm sorry. Well, lucky you.
I'm only gonna bring you in here for the preparation and the cleanup. Nothing too graphic. Very clearly a male.
So we were absolutely right. This would explain the smelliness of the urine.
If you want to see a full castration with all the details and all the explanation, go to the link in the cards or at the end of this video.
This one I could smell. It was again a male cat, a tomcat. But I think what I think is his sister will be female. I didn't smell the cat, the male cat's urine smell. I think the other one is a girl. So curious if I'm right. This is a girl. Don't mind the red anus, she just pooed for us.
Didn't get any footage from this one's examination, unfortunately, but we were correct, it was a girl.
I think it's pretty big for a girl, but don't smell that much. I think it might be a girl. This is also one that escaped yesterday. Made havoc in all the room, very loud one. He smells like an intact male cat. Let's see if we're right. Let's give him a sedation.
Correcto mundo, it was a male cat. The reason they all seem so scrambled is because we sedate two, wait for the first one to be asleep and then start the operation. This was also male cat, so we were correct again.
Number 7 that came to us. I think this is a girl because she has 3 colors. We'll see if I'm right. So yeah, it is a girl. And she has worms. Look at them crawl. If you want to know how to prevent these for your own cats, look at this video in the cards above.
Don't forget, how many of these cats do you think are domesticatable?
Next cat. I'm not sure about you. I think you might be a boy. Let's see.
In conclusion, only one of these cats were domesticatable and sent to the shelter, and it was the cat that actually scratched me so badly. It was only to get away. She only used her hind legs. It was not actually aimed to attack me, and I am not a vengeful person. It was the only cat I could examine without sedation. I must say, any of these other cats, except for 2 maybe, were not actually wild. None of them hissed at us, growled that much. Maybe 2 growled a little bit, but even not much. Any normal cat in this situation could do that too, like a pet already. Pause this video for a sec and let me know how many did you get right.
And it is a girl. It's also a girl. No balls here.
I do think this last one was wishful thinking because a castration doesn't take as long as sterilization, and I was really tired after all of this surgery. So yeah, I think I knew that it could have been a girl too.
The first one I didn't really guess, so that is a 6 out of 7 for me. Let's keep your fur babies happy and healthy together, and I will see you in the next video.